Hey, so it's official. It is official now. Division two. They have stamped, certified, ratified, passed, all those good things. The new age-based eligibility. So now we got Division one and we got Division two moving with the same rules. Well, because Division three they don't offer scholarships, those rules were a little bit different than Division one and Division two. But now what's happening is you have some Division two schools as well as some Division one schools. With the addition of the new rule, guess what they're doing? They're reaching out to Division three athletes who finish 4 years of school, because a Division three kid can now be eligible on the Division two level and the Division one level, offering that 5th year. Y'all see the loophole here? Hey, so it's official. It is official now. Division two. They have stamped, certified, ratified, passed, all those good things. The new age-based eligibility. So now we got Division one and we got Division two moving with the same rules. So remember, if you've been following me, right, decades, for years, you know that things trickle downhill. What happens at the D1 level then eventually goes down everywhere. Remember I used to say at the National Coaches Convention, I would always go to the Division one head coaches meeting first to find out exactly what was going to happen then on my level at the junior college, because it trickles downhill. So Division one passed the age-based eligibility rules. Get 5 years to play 5 seasons. Whichever one comes first, right? Whichever one comes first, 5 years or the 5 seasons after your 19th birthday. So eligibility starts when a kid is first enrolled full-time in college, or excuse me, the fall semester after their 19th birthday. So here's what we have right now. We have Division two. They proposed it. They proposed it a couple weeks ago, and I came on here and I let you know. Well, that proposal has now passed. It's not a proposal anymore. It's passed. So Division one and Division two, now you have 5 years to play 5 seasons. The old Division two rules were you had 10 full-time semesters, or I believe it was 15 quarters if you were on trimesters. All right, that's out the window. So I'm not going to even explain that now, but that's out the window. So what I think is going to happen subsequently, Division three. All right, Division three is going to have to follow, so that, because the NCAA is one umbrella. Does that make sense? Division one, Division two, Division three. So Division one and two have already passed it. So Division three is not just sitting out there. They will propose this and adopt this, I believe, before the season starts. Definitely before the season ends, but I think before the season starts, they adopt this. And here's why they adopt it. So here's why I think they adopt this sooner than later. Now hear me. This is where the tweak comes in. This is where loopholes, and those people who understand loopholes, they gain an unfair advantage, because they're not necessarily breaking the law. They're working within the law based on what's said and what's done. And legally, things are based on words, how it's structured, how it's placed. So here's what I do know, that there are some coaches, there are some athletic directors, some SIDs that have kind of hinted to their coaches not to take these newly transferred people. All right. Because they believe that the NCAA is going to win this lawsuit. And what's that lawsuit? That lawsuit is class of 2022. They are granted an extra year of eligibility because they were sitting like lame duck. They were sitting in the middle. So those seniors who began playing college basketball, college athletics, we're talking basketball here, those seniors who began playing college basketball in 2022, they have now been granted by a judge, federal judge in Colorado, right, Judge Sweeney. They've been granted eligibility for their 5th year. A judge in, I believe it was Tennessee, granted 19 athletes that were involved in the lawsuit. Excuse me, those 19 athletes are able to enter the transfer portal, right? So they can enter the transfer portal and get picked up. The rest of class of 2022, they have to go back to the school that they just played at. So what does that mean for your athlete? If they had a scholarship, say at X university, whatever that may be, right? Let's just call it Y University. I used to go to Malcolm X. We call it Y University. Excuse me. Let's say they had a scholarship at Y University. Well, the leading scorer at Y University is coming back, right? He has his year back. He wants to come back. Do you think the coach is going to bring him back? Leading scorer, 4-year starter, coach is going to probably bring them back. So then what does that leave? That leaves for the high school athlete or whoever is just coming in to possibly lose their scholarship. So it gets tricky, right? So you got to understand the loopholes around this. So this is why ADs, SIDs, all those people, right, are saying, coach, don't take your hand off of them because they may not be eligible. The class of 2022, right? They may not be eligible for a 5th year. However, athletes in general who are still playing and they've completed their 4 years, here's the loophole. Here's what's happening. An athlete that has played, let's say 4 years Division III, and I have definitive evidence that this has been happening already. An athlete that has played Division III, let's say All-American, All-Conference player, starter, somebody who put up big numbers Division III. And Division III is, right, more on the academic level. And I started Division III, then I went Division I, right? But Division III, you have older players, just like NAIA, maybe, took the non-traditional route, maybe went to the service, maybe started working, different things of that nature, and then came back to play. Well, because Division III, they don't offer scholarships, those rules were a little bit different than Division I and Division II. But now what's happening is you have some Division II schools as well as some Division I schools. With the addition of the new rule, guess what they're doing? They're reaching out to Division III athletes who finish 4 years of school. Because a Division III kid can now be eligible on the Division II level and the Division I level, offering that 5th year. Y'all see the loophole here? And they're going to work it. Trust me. Division I and Division II schools are calling Division III seniors because they got another year eligibility. So this can further put your athlete behind. What plan does your athlete have? Just saying all that, just say, what plan does your athlete have? Do you have a plan in place to be able to help them understand what's the best level for them, what level they're on, what's the best level for them, what's the best school for them, the best coach, what's the best fit, right? All of these things come into play. Them being able to communicate with a coach, them being able to communicate with a recruiter, them understanding the process of financial aid, right? FAFSA opens October 1st. All these things, right? Do you and your athlete know exactly where you are in this process? And if not, then you probably need a plan, right? You probably need a foolproof plan that's going to help you and your athlete, one, identify where they are. Once you identify where they are, then we can identify the strengths they have. And then we can identify the pillars or the roadblocks, right? The roadblocks the blind spots, whatever that is that's hindering your athlete from reaching the goals that they want to achieve. And then we put that plan in place just for them, and then we help them. We help them map it out, but then we help them implement it through our 6-month Who's Mastery program, and the program can just be ongoing, but it's 6 months at a time. So stop guessing. I don't want you going through this season guessing. Don't be like parents who sat and watched me for years and years, some decades, and then they come back and say, "Hey, coach, I missed you with my first kid. I was watching you, but I was a little nervous. I didn't want to get in the program, or I didn't have the finances to do that at this point. But I wish I would have." Got parents that still reach out to me. "Hey, coach, my kid is on medication now. They went through severe stress, depression, because of what the basketball coach did to them or what the game did to them." Like, I get a lot of these, and it's like, well, while I empathize, like, you had a choice, and I'm offering this information for you and your athlete so that you can take it and implement it and be able to help them reach the goals that they have. So if you and your athlete are a little bit confused, a little bit lost, you don't have to be. You don't have to be. This stuff is changing quickly. Now, we don't just help athletes become more college and recruitment ready, right? We help athletes really, really develop the 4 pillars that all coaches and employers are looking for, right? To be able to help them succeed in all of their basketball goals and endeavors, and being able to take those same traits and skills and apply them to their everyday life. That's what we do here at Bless the Ball Consulting Group, Hoops Mastery. So if that sounds like you, and you and your athlete need a plan, y'all need some structure, you need somebody to hold your hand and help you through this process, stop waiting. All right, go get immediate access to my case study video at BeTheRightRecruit.com. Go get access to that right now. Go watch that video, and then schedule your enrollment call with us. And if you're not ready for that, then somewhere below this video, right, just enter snapshot, right, and I'm gonna send you over a form for you to be able to take 3 to 4 minutes, no more than 5, for you to be able to just fill it out and just understand where you and your athlete are, right? And if that really makes sense to move forward with getting your strength assessment, right? The athletic strength assessment is like a diagnostic for your car. You go get a diagnostic, they tell you, right, what's working well, and they tell you what may need to get eyes on it and get a little assistance sooner than later, right? Well, that's what our athletic strength assessment. It tells you what's good and then what can be strengthened to make sure that the good stuff continue to flow, right? And then from there, we just lay out the whole blueprint. So if it's a link below, click the link below. Go to our case study video, BeTheRightRecruit.com, and learn some of this stuff. Subscribe to my YouTube page, whatever you can do. If you can't afford, right? And let me say, you can't afford to not be able to afford, because college is going up. The governmental administration is taking away like different grants and even different loan responsibilities, right? Parents aren't able to take loans out like they used to for the athletes, right? So everything is changing. Let's know the requirements and recruiting. You don't want your athlete going around feeling down, feeling like they're less than, feeling like they can't compete on any level with anything, not only on the court, but also just in real life. You want them to know they can compete. So this is what we do at Hoops Mastery. All right, so just comment snapshot or go watch that case study video at BeTheRightRecruit.com and get some education. All right, reach out to us if that's what you feel like you need, right? But just understand, somebody's getting this information and somebody's implementing it. And at some point, at some time, high school, college, pros, you may run into those same people who's already been under our wing. And those in our program and under our wing, they win. They win consistently and they win big because they have the mentality. All right. So we're going to help you out with your mind profile, right? What's your mindset? What's your identity? What's your navigation? What's the plan you have, right? Navigating through this thing. Now, how do we take all that and be to help you and your athlete develop to where they can then reach all of their goals? Sometimes then they sleep because they know what to do. All right. So that's the latest there. Division 2 just passed it. It's ratified. Don't keep waiting because this thing gonna keep moving. I come back to you if anything else changes, which I'm sure will sometime this week. So I'll be back. All right. Let me know what y'all think about all this changing stuff. Let me know what y'all think. All right. Coach Beck. Peace.